These celebrities that be getting divorced, oh my goodness, one party be ending up with so much. And I'm like, dang, y'all. I don't know. At some point, I'd be like, if I got X amount of money, I'm not getting married. You're going to have to get me on a common law thing or something. Because it's a hot mess out here in these streets for these celebrities. But this is all rich people issues, you know. So I'm just over here sitting back and sipping. Okay, let's get into this video. So as you see here, it says Teyana Taylor and Iman Shumpert finalized their divorce. Okay, I only remember her. I don't even know who this guy is. I remember her, if I'm not mistaken. She was on My Sweet 16, that MTV show, and she asked for a bike. I believe that was her. I could be wrong, but I think that is her. Okay, so they have finalized their divorce settlement, which includes monthly child support payments and division of assets. According to a report from the Jasmine brand, the couple, who have 2 daughters, completed the settlement under the oversight of the Fulton County judge. All right, they've been together. They filed for divorce privately in 2023 after 7 years of marriage. Let's go and look at this. All right, now this is from the Jasmine brand. And it says they married in 2016, 2 daughters. It says fast forward to today, and the divorce has been finalized in the judge ruling obtained by the Jasmine brand. Teyana Taylor had been entitled to retain 4 key marital properties. These properties, which has an estimated value of over $10 million, are understood to be significant assets from their shared estate. Iman, on the other hand, has also been ordered to make a one-time 7-figure payment to Teyana Taylor. Meanwhile, Iman will keep his luxurious Miami condo. He'll also retain ownership of his South Georgia compound and Decatur, Georgia compound. The notable aspect of the settlement is the monthly child support payment. Shumpert is required to pay $8,000 per month in child support. 8,000, 12 months. Woo, child. Okay. He's required to pay $8,000 per month in child support. The court has also mandated that he cover 100% of the private school fees for both of their daughters. In terms of personal property, Taylor has been awarded a collection of vehicles, including a Maybach, a Mercedes Sprinter, tour bus, and her prized Bronco truck. She also keeps all of her jewelry as well. A critical component of the settlement is Taylor's retention of 100% ownership of her companies, which is TaylorMade and Aunties. Okay, those will stay hers. Meanwhile, Shumpert will keep all of his Shumpert investments as revealed during the trial. All the specifics of the investments are not disclosed publicly. Likely a diverse portfolio spanning across various sectors. We exclusively reported that. Okay. Boom. That is a lot. Okay, so you got $10 million for in properties that she's keeping. He's keeping his Miami condo and South Georgia Decatur one. All right. He's also having to pay $8,000 per month in child support. Okay, there you go. And cover 100% of private school fees for them as well. And she keeps her jewelry, etc. This is rich people's problems. I'm going to be real. I don't know the ins and outs. People were saying, oh, he was cheating on her. Oh, well, he tried to steal her money and yada, yada, yada. I don't know the ins and outs of their relationship. And to be quite frank, I really don't care. But I just look at it like this. Y'all, why y'all be getting married to these people? Did y'all have a prenup or anything? Did you sign one? I know you have some women, they'll be like, oh, if I got to sign, and you got some men co-signing. Well, I'm not going to have her sign one because, and then you go through a divorce. And you're like, well, man, I should have had the prenup. That's why you do it. Okay. I get certain things a prenup does not cover, whatnot. Also, the $8,000 a month of child support, plus he's paying your private school fees for your daughters, both of them, plus you're making money too. I guess I'm confused as to why he has to pay so much. That's $96,000. And I don't believe child support is tax. That's $96,000 a year. I don't even make half of that. So I guess I get you got the 2 kids, but if you got all this extra money, I mean, even $5,000, you could be okay, $5,000. Hello, hello, hello. We are going to be taking a little bit of a break in this video, and I'm just going to show you some of the products that I personally sell from Latrice Limited. Right here, this is the nice sage and vanilla. As you can see, this is a woodwick candle. Oh my goodness, smells amazing. This is the Midnight Forest one for our soaps, handmade soaps, and they smell absolutely amazing. This one could be more for your man in your life, okay? Because it has like kind of like a musk kind of scent, hence the name Midnight Forest, okay? I also have these 2 lovely bath bombs right here, and right over here in this pretty little shopping cart that I have are my handmade essential oil blends. I have 2 types, one for pain, one for sleep. I also want to show you 2 different masks that I have. This one, boom, and here is the other silk, and it comes with the bag. You take it right out of the bag, has a cute little scrunchie for your hair, and boom, 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 okay? Now, let's just go and look at that pretty little website. So as you can see right here, latricelimited.com, okay? Double L's over here. Sweet Roses candle. Welcome to Latrice Limited. And you can see the different kinds of products that I have. And this is your girl right here with that big forehead being covered up, okay? I want to show you, this is one that I was showing earlier, Sweet Pea Harmony. And then Enchanted Petal Dance is the other one that I was showing. This is the Midnight Forest soap, okay? Here are also some soaps that I have, as you can see. Right here, just a large variety of different soaps. We are going to go over to the gift sets. So you see a large variety, different combinations of gift sets. If you want to just go and give them the big one over here, boom. So you don't even have to put any kind of thinking into it. Just click and buy. So definitely check out the website, latricelimited.com. Support your girl, support the website. Now let's get back into this video. $5,000. You know, I mean, this reminds me of what happened with Tyrese Gibson. Where Tyrese, he had a baby, I think he was up in Georgia, Atlanta. And he had a baby up in California somewhere. And he went to the judge and he was like, oh, I shouldn't be. This was during his whole crying stuff online. And he was over here like, well, I shouldn't be paying that much for this kid and yada, yada, yada. And she wants me to pay. And then the judge said, how much do you pay a month for the kid in California? Let's just say $10,000. Oh, so you pay $10,000 for the kid that's in California, Tyrese? Yeah, Your Honor, I do. Okay, well, you're going to pay the same amount for this kid. But why do I have to? I mean, what? I mean, I don't personally feel like you should be paying that kind of money either. $10,000, $8,000, $4,000, $5,000. I mean, if you got money, okay, $4,000, $5,000, okay. Because let's keep it real. If you are a person, let's say you're a regular person or whatever, and you ain't making money, okay, like that, and you're just a regular person, $4,000, and you're the mother, you're taking care of the kid. Majority of the time, even if it's split, you can't split it in half like that. Okay, let's keep it real. One parent is usually the mother who is taking most of the work. Okay, so $4,000, say you're a regular person, or even $5,000. That is some good money. You could homeschool the kids if you want, or if you're doing the whole private education, whatever. You'll have enough money to pay for whatever bills that are in the house, because yes, your kid uses the water, yes, your kid uses utilities, food, etc. Okay, so you are paying for that kind of stuff too. If they gotta go in, you know, if you're taking them to or from school, gas, car maintenance, all that kind of stuff, text tags, whatever, toll roads, all that stuff, insurance if you need it. Okay, so that goes towards everything. I can understand that. But $8,000, where are you living? I mean, you have to be living in some kind of $1 million home or close to it, because $8,000, whew, that seems excessive. I remember it was years ago. It was like a Christmas or Thanksgiving event, gathering that we had with my family. And they all got down on my throat. They were like, I don't agree with what you said. I'm like, because all I said was this. We were talking about like strippers and whatnot, but this goes for anyone who just happens to get pregnant and, by some rich person. And we were talking about a stripper, and this lady was getting like 10 grand. And I was like, 10 grand a month? Yeah, 10 grand. He better pay 10 grand. Now I get it. If you gave me 10 grand, I'll be happy with 10 grand. But I'm not going to go, if the court said, okay, 5 grand, I'm not going to go to the court and be like, well, I need 10. I'll take 5. I mean, I get it. You want to milk them for as much as you want. I get it, girl. But to me, I'm like, 10 grand is, that's extensive. That's a bit much, in my opinion. Even going for 5, not 5 grand, but even going for the 8 grand, that's extensive. That's like, do you work at all? Because at that point, because you would be like, okay, well, it depends on where you're living. Okay. But I wouldn't be living in a house where my mortgage is 5 grand a month. You know what I mean? You would go somewhere where it's probably 2 grand a month, and you could still have a nice place, but not have to spend so much money, and you could use it for that kind of thing. I don't believe that you need to be living in some 1-bedroom shack, meanwhile he's living in a multi-million-dollar mansion, when you could go into like a nice little middle class kind of home, and a home that's valued $200,000, these prices $300, maybe even $350. That's fine. You got 2 daughters, boom. But when you're over here asking for 8, and then you got your other money, you got your expensive cars, you got, retail, these properties that are worth $10 million, over $10 million. To me, I'm like, that's just greedy. And I remember my family got mad at me. Oh, well, you just never experienced. No, I'm just not going to be that kind of person to be like I said, if the judge says, or if he says, yo, I give you $4,000, $5,000, as long as you stick to your word, you give me the money when you're supposed to give it to me every month. You're not like, well, I mean, I guess I could give you maybe $1,000. Then we go to court. Okay. Because if you're supposed to be taking care of your kid, you're supposed to be taking care of your kid. But if you give me the $4,000 every month, cool. And then you're going to be able to see your kid. We're going to be able to hang out if we want to hang out together. If you just want to hang out separately with the kid, whatever the case may be. Cool. That's perfectly fine. I have no issue with that. But when you're over here saying like, oh, we got to go and milk them dry. Why? So you go and buy some Louis Vuittons? Yeah, let me know what y'all think about her whole settlement. And do you agree? Would you milk them dry? Be honest.